I'm Henrique Lawson. I was born without sight, so I was very early at the school for the blind on Sliping Road at age 6. The people who were in charge of the boarding, they were mostly people from Finland, Denmark, Norway, the Caribbean, Canada, the United States. We were exposed to so many expatriates. There were times when there was racial problems. There was one couple that came from Canada in 1979, disciplining the people and sometimes calling them names, racial slurs. And then the teachers had to demonstrate, and the Salvation Army people had to remove them. The wife of the couple that we had to remove in 79, she sent her underclothes down to the laundry, expecting the lady to wash it. The lady was blind also, but the lady refused because she knew that was a personal thing.
While I was there as a student, I remember in the 80s, we also had a Canadian again. And the children were allowed to, break time, you can eat stuff and so. And he just took it upon himself and just took one of the boys' patty and gave it to the dog. You can't eat it now.
Because of the fact that Jamaicans don't usually just sit by, the people responded. And of course, the Salvation Army couldn't allow themselves to be... People have such a very high opinion of them in Jamaica. So they had to remove them. And this happened again last year at the school.
This lady came. She was the house guardian. And she would get along with the children. But she started complaining that she was spending her money to do things for them. And she would call them things like monkeys and such. The administrator that was there did things without talking to the top management. They cut down on the food and they had stuff in the storeroom rotting. I remember back in the 80s again, not from school, but I worked with a disco. We had a function and you go, you put the equipment together, you go back to the van, you change off, you go back inside. The owner of the house said to me, "Oh, the servants' entrance is that way." I said, "Miss, no. I am the music. Without us, your guests won't have fun." So she just backed off and allowed me to go within the confines of her so-called upper crust.
You can know if people are talking down to you. Just as how a sighted person would see body language, a blind person can experience it. Although in so many instances we do not see with our cornea and our optic nerve, but we see with our minds.
I don't know why it's such a terrible thing. The earth and everything don't belong to us. We're all gonna die. Leave it so. Treat everybody like humans. Please.